All right, boys and girls, let's review. We've been looking at this word a lot, haven't we? Ready? You say it. Let's say it together. K, kind, king, k. Very good. We will review that one more time. We have our sounds we're going to be doing today in our VOEC sheet. Say words too. Remember? Little, said. Very good. And tomorrow will be our fun game that I will play of Around the World. Now, we were busy and we read about our oak trees. We remember how it starts, the beginning. We know what happens in the middle and then what happens in the end. It turns into a big tree, but that tree grows flowers and down fall the acorns and it starts all over again. That's the life cycle of a tree. But now, since we told the beginning, middle, and end, I have another story that we're going to do the same way. When we read this, we're bringing out our 5-finger retell. So I did my best drawing. We're going to remember what's the setting. We'll think of that. We're going to remember and name the characters of the story. What's the problem in the story? How do they solve the problem? And at the very end, what's the ending? What's the solution? So I'm going to leave that over here. Now here we go. And I told you in morning message, this book I got to read a lot with Max, my nephew. It's called Mother Goose, but it's crossed out and it says Mother Bruce. So let's see now, how can we retell this story? Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. That means he was grouchy. He did not like rain. He did not like sunny days. He did not like cute little animals. He does sound like a grump. Bruce only liked one thing, eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. So let's stop. Who is the character so far that we've met? Who's a character? Bruce. Very good. Where can you tell the story is taking place? Where's the setting? The forest. Very good. Let's see if we have any more characters in the story. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He likes to support local business, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. Are these eggs free-range organic? At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in the stove fizzled, so he went out to get more wood. And when Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. What's your prediction? What do you think this unwelcome surprise is? Mama! Bruce became the victim of a mistaken identity. That means those little birds think the bear is his mom. Is that true? Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not gooselings. He supposed he could settle for butter on toast, but for some reason he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy, he thought, only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. She said, be back in April. Bruce left the gooselings there anyway and went back home. Now, what do you think is going to happen to those birds? Mama? Mama? But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, go away, and I'm not your mother, and also, I like you better when you were eggs. So is he liking this? So let's review. Who are the new characters we have? We have Bruce, and we have the baby birds. The baby birds. Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Ready, give me your best roar. Roar! How do you think it didn't work? They always followed their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. Mama! What about they just want Bruce to be there? Mama! Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. It was hard work. Ugh, ew, yuck. And look, he was sleeping and they all slept. And as the seasons passed, Bruce watched those pesky goslings grow older. They went from annoying baby geese to stubborn teenage geese to boring adult geese. Then one afternoon, he saw another goose family's flying south. Finally, he could be rid of those geese and he could take a long winter's nap. What's your prediction? Bruce explained migration, but they didn't listen. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. Oh no, what is he about to do? Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade while Bruce dreams of new recipes that didn't patch. Mama? And if you look close, it's a turtle looking at the geese. Oh my goodness, let's now retell. Let's retell the story. So where was the setting? Where did the story take place? The forest. Good job. Next one. Who are the characters? Bruce. We could say the mama goose and the gooselings, the geese when they came. What was the problem of the story? What was happening to Bruce? He had baby birds that wouldn't leave him alone. So what did he try to do? He tried to get rid of them. He showed them how to fly. Did anything work? Nope. They stayed with him. So what did they end up doing? What did Bruce decide was the best way? He took them where? To Miami, where they all could go south. He could take his nap, and they could stay warm. What a silly Bruce. That is one of Max's favorite books that I've been reading with him at nighttime too. Now, you did an awesome job. Now think in your own books at home. See if you could use the 5-finger retell to retell a story. Say the setting, the characters, what's the problem in the story, how do they solve it, and what is the solution. Thank you so much, friends. Remember, I will be making another video that goes over how we'll do this next slash job with Case. And that's all for right now, friends. Have a great day, and thanks for listening. I hope you really enjoyed Mother Bruce.